Good morning. This is lesson number 2 and again chapter 4, structure of molecules. And the topic today is the valence concept. It's on page number 93 and 94. Electronic theory of valence is actually named as the valence concept because it gives us idea about the valence shells and the valence electrons. So the valence concept, electronic theory of valence, in 1916 J. N. Lewis and W. Kossel gave the electronic theory of valence. It states that in a chemical bond formation, atoms take part by lossing, gaining or sharing of electrons to attain their inert or noble gas electronic configuration. So, chemical bond formation occurs when the atoms take part by lossing, gaining or sharing of electrons to attain the inert or noble gas electronic configuration or in order to become stable like them. Clear? When atoms have 2 or 8 electrons in their outermost shell, they are stable. The electron theory of valence can be named as octet or duplet theory of valence. Octet for 8 and duplet for 2 electrons in valence shell. So first of all, the octet theory of valence or rule of 8. Octet theory of valence explains the tendency of atoms to attain 8 electrons in outermost shell in order to attain stability. For example, oxygen atom has 6 electrons in their valence shell. So they are left with 2 electrons, right? It shares or gains 2 electrons in its outermost shell and attain the stability by completing its outermost shell with 8 electrons. This is also known as octet rule or rule of 8. I hope this is clear. Duplet rule or rule of 2. The tendency of atoms to attain 2 electrons in valence shell in order to attain stability. For example, helium has 2 electrons in its valence shell and is stable. Clear? Stable and rarely take part in chemical reactions to form compounds. This is about noble gases, okay? That noble gases are stable and rarely take part in chemical reactions to form compounds. Their stability comes from their completely filled outermost shells. Except for helium that has 2 electrons in its outermost shell or in the outermost shell, all other noble gases have their outermost shells filled with 8 electrons. A shell with 8 electrons is called an octet and is very stable. Thus, when atoms take part in chemical reactions, they tend to combine in ways to complete 8 electrons in their outermost shells to attain the electronic configurations of the noble gases except helium. So ये जो सारा अभी मैंने आपको रीड करके दिया, I hope this is clear to you. It is actually about noble gases, that noble gases का वैलेंस शेल कंप्लीट होता है, उसमें हीलियम में 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स कंप्लीट होते हैं, बाकी सब में 8 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स होते हैं जो कि कंप्लीट होते हैं. इसलिए नोबल गैसेस को किसी भी रिएक्शन में हिस्सा लेने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती, ना उसको लॉस करना है, ना उसको गेन करना है, ना शेयर करना है, बिकॉज उसका आउटर मोस्ट शेल कंप्लीट है. सो दैट्स वाई नोबल गैसेस किसी भी केमिकल रिएक्शन में हिस्सा नहीं लेते. क्यों? क्योंकि उनका ऑक्टेट भी कंप्लीट होता है. अगर हम नियॉन, आर्गॉन, क्रिप्टॉन की बात करें और अगर हम हीलियम की बात करें तो उसका डुप्लेट कंप्लीट होता है. क्लियर? ये यहाँ पर सारा आपको डायग्राम में शो किया गया है कि हीलियम is having 2 electrons and is following duplet rule, so this is stable, following by neon, argon and krypton. So according to octet rule they are stable, so that's why group 8 elements are named as noble. Clear? So this was all about today lecture, and if you have any problem so you can ask me. Clear? This is homework for today. And here are three questions. The first one is, except for helium, how many electrons do noble gases have in their valence shells? The second one is, how did noble gases get the name noble? And the third one is, keeping valence concept in your mind, discuss how sodium and magnesium can attain their stability. Thank you.